cordiale buongiorno da Legnago, in provincia di Verona. Dopo un anno abbiamo il piacere di essere di nuovo qui, assieme al Sifu Luca Campiglio, che è il responsabile della scuola Wing Chun di Legnago e rappresentante per l'Italia del sistema Cheung. L'anno scorso, Luca, abbiamo condiviso insieme un evento molto importante.
Sì,
vogliamo ricordare un attimino di che cosa si è trattato?
Sì, infatti sono stati 2 giorni fantastici con il Master William Cheung e abbiamo trattato 2 argomenti differenti, tra cui il Cisao e la lunga distanza. Quest'anno faremo un giorno e raggrupperemo sia il Cisao che la lunga distanza abbinato ai combattenti di MMA praticamente. Ringrazio Master Cheung per essere qui anche quest'anno, ci raffinerà molto il nostro Wing Chun e quindi è un avvenimento molto importante per la mia associazione, che è 20 anni che pratica questo sistema sotto la guida di Gianluca Boccato.
Sifu Luca, possiamo dire una vita dedicata a questa bellissima arte marziale con una grande passione. E quindi siamo molto felici, we are very happy after the 1 year to welcome back again to Italy. So, Grandmaster Cheung, how are you first?
Very good.
Very good.
Yeah.
You look very well every time. So, again, Sifu Luca in particular is very happy and proud to welcome back to Italy. Are you happy to be there with us again?
Yeah, always been my pleasure. I always have a good time here.
Alright, so we are happy about that. So, as usual, we will have a few questions for you. We take the opportunity. Can we say that the association of Mr. Sifu Luca Campiglio in Legnago is a sort of reference for people who want to approach this martial art in Italy?
Yes. See, last year I brought Wing Chun back to Shaolin Temple, which is a very monumental event because the first time ever Shaolin had invited outside system to join them, and also the whole purpose is to unite Wing Chun to get everybody work together.
That's right. Okay. Good. So we know that Mr. Gianluca Boccato is the Sifu of Luca. We know that you have a very good relation with him and you feel very close to Gianluca. Is there a particular reason of that very good relation?
Yeah, you know, Sifu Gianluca is very determined and devoted martial artist, and he's been promoting Wing Chun for many years now, and so that's why, you know, it's very good for Sifu Luca to be working with him and working under this banner.
That's perfect. So as a consequence also for Sifu Luca to transmit this experience to his students as well.
Yes.
I see. Okay. Let's go back a little bit more to the Wing Chun properly. So for how long have you been studying Wing Chun with the Grandmaster Ip Man, and how was the training with him?
Yeah, I started when I was about the end of 10 years old, and until I was 18, so about seven years. And the training in the old days are different to now because they don't have a syllabus or a system, you know. So, but you do learn, you do train very hard, you know. At that time, you know, I also introduced Bruce Lee to Ip Man, and this is in 1974, 1954, beg your pardon. And so I was Bruce Lee's seniors, I was training him and like his surrogate teacher. And in those days, we would train like 6 to 8 hours a day, and so I think because we were so determined to be good with Wing Chun.
Yeah. It's very hard training then. Okay. And Master Ip Man, was he teaching in the same way to all his students, or there were some preferences for some of them?
Before, even Yip Man's generation, Wing Chun is only allowed to teach one person in one generation. And I mean, talk about traditional Wing Chun,
Okay.
but they do need someone else to help them train, you know, so sparring and so on.
Yeah.
So they do teach a modified version, you know.
I see.
So I was the only one Yip Man chose to be taught with the traditional Wing Chun.
I see.
You know, all the other modified just got straight forward,
Okay.
back and forth footwork,
All right.
and doesn't have the fighting strategy and so on.
I see. Okay, very good. So in our days, we know there are various different methods of Wing Chun. Also, some names are different, and probably we think this could generate a sort of confusion in people that decide to approach this system. Is there something you can suggest to people that would like to approach this martial art?
They should, you know, practitioner should look at martial art with the scientific view or point of view. And because martial art, even though it's just movement, but has to have a strategy, have to have a pattern, and so that is effective. And so they should practice martial art. You know, like some of the training might not be very healthy for the body because it creates a lot of injury.
All right.
So that's why you see a lot of martial artists, when they get to about 45, 50 years old, they cannot move their arms, they cannot move their leg, they have a lot of injury on the ankle and the shoulder, the elbow.
All right.
So you have to also look at all those points.
I see. This is absolutely very important. And which is the main difference between the traditional and the modified Wing Chun system?
Well, modified, it just rely on the speed and power, forward speed and power. They just go in one line, straight back and forth, right? They do quite effective, you know, compared to other martial arts system. But traditional Wing Chun is the only system in the world for a smaller person can deal with a bigger person.
I see.
For a weaker person can deal with a stronger person. You know, I teach them to watch one point, watch the elbow, control the elbow, go to the blind side because of the leverage. So traditional Wing Chun is able to deal with somebody much faster and much stronger.
Okay, all right, clear. All right, so you said that you have been the one that introduced Bruce Lee to the Kung Fu. Do you know why later on Bruce Lee changed to the what we call Jeet Kune Do?
Well, Bruce was accepted in 1974 to Yip Man school, but after a couple of years, because he progressed very fast and we trained very hard, and then he was giving the senior a lot of problem in sparring in Chisao. So the seniors are very arrogant and they don't like to sort of be put down by a youngster.
All right.
And then they discover Bruce was 1/4 German. And in those days, it's very racist in the martial art, especially in Chinese martial art. Yeah. So the senior gang up to put pressure on Yip Man to expel Bruce. So from 1956, Ip Man told Bruce to go to train with Wang Shunleung and I. But later on, Bruce was training with me more than Wang Shunleung because Wang Shunleung also have a proper school
I see.
and I don't. So,
Okay.
so that was the reason that Bruce didn't want to link his name to
The Wing Chun. All right. Okay. So, in your opinion, is there a best, let me say, and a worst point on the Wing Chun? A point of force and a point less important?
Yeah, Wing Chun, the best for Wing Chun is Wing Chun can deal with all different systems.
Okay.
Yeah, with the strategy and even for ground fighting with the MMA, the principle is still superior to the MMA, fighters. But Wing Chun, the worst thing about Wing Chun is, as soon as you do traditional Wing Chun, you cannot mix other system because it just contradicts with the scientific strategy and principle of fighting.
All right, I see. Okay, so to close, this is something that normally comes out from students of the school. During Wing Chun training in the gym, is there a way to approach as much as possible the Wing Chun system to the real situation that you can find normally on the streets? And if yes, do you suggest to use protection during training, like I don't know, helmets or gloves?
Oh yeah, Wing Chun can be dealing with reality situation in the street or in the ring or in, they call the hexagon, because it's already the principle of strategy and technique and is so scientific, so effective, and so much above all the other systems.
Okay. All right. So, once again, what can I say? We are very happy to have you here. We thank you so much for your time, for your kind availability, and hopefully we hope you will enjoy your stay in Italy, and we are sure tomorrow your seminar will be perfect and very interesting for all our students.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm looking forward to it.
All right. Take it to you.
Take care.